Hello, and welcome to the channel. My name's Teeter, and today we're continuing on with Cross Blitz's Tusk Tales mode. Last time on the channel, we played as Gizmo in the Sea Spout Pier on hard mode. I've got all the bounties here. We're going to move on to the Starscape stage. 3 new bounties to get. For a friendly minion with no abilities dies, summon a Razzmatazz Fanatic. Replace them. And they kind of act like the Shiver... what are those called? The Shiver Shades. Except dealing on death, instead of dealing frost damage, they deal pyro damage to a random enemy, including the other hero. Mimic Ring at the start of your turn. Add a mimicking melody to your hand if you don't have one. 2-cost spell. Add a copy of a card from your opponent's deck to your hand. That seems kind of expensive. Or Spice Rum plus 2 health as opposed to just plus 1. Fun stuff. We're gonna dive in as Gizmo, I think for one last time, and then we'll switch to a different character. But Starscape stage, let's get it. Adventure start. Bounty is here, dead center. Nowhere really all that different to go. Battles, taverns, trinket shop, battle, card shop. So we can go any which way. One and 2 cost card hand. Play a 1 cost card there. Gives us a blueprint. So I think a lot of what we're gonna see is based off of riffing. Every time they play a spell, these cards that have this like music note effect will get boosted once. So this can basically be upgraded if they play a spell. This has gain +1/1, so this would have 2 power and 2 health. I would prefer they didn't do that. Go ahead and put this guy in the column and we'll give him the free shield that he spawns with. He can take 1 hit for free, so this person will hit him and deal no damage, and then this person will hit him and deal 1 damage. I think they attack front to back, so even if this person gets upgraded, the entire attack will get negated. They elected to not play any spells. Okay. Daring decision. I'll go ahead and play 2 cards, and then we'll play the, actually, I'll put the block on this guy, so that he can attack and kill without taking damage. Like so. Add 1 draconic damage. Okay, well, you do lose. Have a good day. Okay, I think I'm gonna make a habit of skipping the first card selection unless something absurdly good comes along, because when we go to the tavern here, we end up having to hybridize our deck. So we place golems that get effects from other golems. This is kind of a sacrifice deck. After friendly minions die, gain 1/1. With the blueprints that you put on golems, they don't tend to die all that often. Now this comes with cards that do that, so this can kind of power itself, but this might not be the best deck to go for. We can go back to our buddy Admiral Brass. This revolves around you having pirates in your deck. I'm pretty sure none of the golems count as pirates, so this is not helpful to us. Or the poison deck. Add poison to your deck. Of the 3, I mean, honestly, we haven't played Admiral Brass in a while. So, I feel like I've been playing a lot of Nilmi and a lot of Juniper, so I think that we'll just take Brass just because it's been a while. Plus, the Buccaneers are a great 1/1 card to have on hand. We only have 100 coins. Swift Strike is an incredible effect. So is Flying, actually. Who would be good to have Flying? I usually try to boost the Buccaneers, but maybe Actually, flying Gizmo would be absolutely insane. How much does it cost? 60? Or Swift Strike Gizmo. He can attack without taking damage. Flying kind of works that way too. The only difference is you attack the hero. I think we'll put flying on Gizmo. I think we can afford to put health on something else. Yeah, 48. What would be benefited from more health? Usually the Cutlass Swine. I don't think I want to upgrade any of the pirate cards outside of the Buccaneer. I might not even want to hire or boost the Buccaneer. Really isn't that hard of a decision. I guess I will boost the Buccaneer. And then we'll leave. I didn't really care to buy any cards at this shop, so we'll just pass right on through to the bounty. Great starting hand. 1 cost cards abound. I will play the Buccaneer first. Just because he's got more health and takes reduced damage. Here I'll play my shield blot, just so I can block. He'll attack us and die right away. I think I should try to get more damage on the shield bots, just because I'm so capable of protecting them each first turn I play them. So the first hit that they take, they'll deal whatever damage they have back. Give a friendly golem dual strike. Is going well. Each of these bots is here just to block and attack. Okay, and as is, we already win. This guy's gonna kill this and then attack again for 2, and we'll already be doing 1 damage from that. And just for fun, boost his damage even further. And maybe we can get another blueprint to boost him even further. Life steal. I'll play another and see what blueprint we get instead. Life steal. Okay, whatever. Let's win. Only -2, but that's okay. Has 5 random blueprints on other random golem minions. Golem minions. Nah. Not needed. If you summon a golem, deal 3 damage randomly split among all enemies. I do like the plunder cards, but they are kind of hard to get working, especially because this takes damage every turn. Unless I could put a barrier on this, and then every time I summon it, it will not take damage. Or Swift Strike, actually. Swift Strike on Ransack Rupert would be absolutely broken. I'll get 3 and not think about it further. And we're going to always skip the pirate loadouts. Seafaring Ape is tempting to get. Shuffle 2 1/1 copies of a minion into your deck that cost 1. That can honestly be good. Well, we'd have to have the card out on the field is the thing. 1/1 copies of a card that cost 1. I mean, Tinkertron would still be good as a 1/1/1 card. Not as good, but it would be decent still. I don't think I need that though. Deal 6 pyro damage. This could be useful, I suppose. Grab the Fireball spell and we'll move on. I don't want to bloat my deck too much. Also, I don't think we're going to have enough money for anything here. And that's fine. I wouldn't want any of these cards anyway. We can destroy cards. I don't know what it costs to do so, though. Is it always 20 or does the... It's always 20. Okay. But the cost goes up every time you do it. Could thin our deck out and get rid of the barrel mutts. But I don't want to spend the 20. We'll do it at a campfire, I guess. Campfire here, but we need to go for the bounty. Mimic Ring or Spiced Rum? I prefer Spiced Rum by a mile. The Mimic Ring is very niche. Hogwash. Up here on the right. Guess that means we're not doing a deadly battle this this run. That's okay. It's these like skull encounters with the free relic behind them. Pretty high cost card hand. Here's the barrel mod I didn't want in the first place. We'll get rid of that. There we go. 1 cost, 2 cost. Good day. Put out the Buccaneer. They copied a card from my hand. This cadet's gonna die. Right away. Put him out and we'll save his shield for later. So this is who they stole from me. I could put Rupert out and it would kill this guy right away without sacrificing my Buccaneer. Bit of a waste, but we'll go for it. Oh, the plunder works. I see. The plunder works after taking damage. I thought it was prior. I thought I've played cards like this before that have done the hothead kill and then died. But maybe they're attacking someone with more than 2/2. Anyway, on we go. Six damage, and then we attack through. Easy dub. Name of the game is just to win. Barrier, plunder, give adjacent minions barrier. Tempting. See, I like this guy. Comes with Swift Strike. And if you kill anything, you deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. We could put him behind some of the cards in our deck, like some of our golems. Maybe this is an interesting build. We put the golems in the front, and then we put things like the Pilfer Pip in the back. I only want 2, though. We will skip the pirates, although Tuskarlox is always a tempting card. And we'll skip all these cards, too. Moving right along. We'll go through the fire. I want to get rid of the barrel mutts in my deck, and I don't want to pay money to do so. So here we will burn a card, and that will be the barrel mutts. Get rid of some of the bloat. We kind of basically just replace the barrel mutts with the Pilfer Pips, which I'm content with. Blossom Shrub, what's your deal? 1 cost cards and 3 cost cards, say no more. Start of the game, reduce the cost of 2 Shrubbasaur minions that cost 5 or more in your deck by 2. Math says they would cost 3 or more. So we wouldn't see them for another couple turns. Buccaneer in the left slot. More Buccaneers. They're both gonna die when they attack. After a friendly copy of this dies, gain 1/1. Yeah. Well, we can still kill one, and well, we can kill both actually. He'll kill one without taking damage, and then he'll kill the other one and take 1 hit of damage. So we'll put Pilfer Pip behind the healthier Buccaneer. Oh, but he's 2/2, so he didn't actually die there. I see. Well, he'll attack him and then die, just like that. The chicken is an interesting presence. Not one I need to worry about. We'll put the Pilfer Pip. I suppose it doesn't really matter. I prefer to put it behind something. I guess we'll put it in the back row here for now. And then we'll place Golem here. End our turn. Now, this isn't going to deal enough damage to kill this Poppysaur. So, I think I'll just use the spell on it. We could use the spell right on the enemy, but I think it makes more sense to get rid of that, and then we'll block our other Pilfer Pip in the front here with a Buccaneer. We haven't been pulling any of our Golem cards outside of Gizmo. We're almost going to get to turn 7 here. They copied a cheap Pilfer Pip. This is a strong card. 2/4. I guess I'll put it in the front because he's tough as well. And I wish I could boost out Golem, but that's okay. Or Golem. He's officially... Well, I thought he'd be officially dead, but no, he just took some damage. Nice. Well, that shows how much I'm paying attention here. We finally get one of these, but I think I have to play Gizmo. Gizmo is flying, so he will not be... Pardon me, he will not be attacking the enemy in front, but that's okay. Fuse this card with Gizmo. Love Golem has the best stats. And a death effect and guard. This is all very good. So Gizmo will be reducing the damage we take by 50%. He'll also be flying over everything to deal 7 damage. And when he dies, he'll heal all of our units. Very strong. And the Shrubbasaur doesn't have trample, so... Oh yeah, we win by a bunch. We win by a bunch right now. This character has Rush, so she'll attack on her first turn. And I guess we'll just play the guard bot because we can. And we'll go ahead and blitz, and we will win by a bunch. Kind of sailing through this run. I don't need more Pilfer Pips or Heister Henry. The Bulldozer's kind of fun, but I feel like it's hard to feed cards into. It's also a late game play, so we'll skip. We skip Pirates. Holden is a fun card. Gain 1/1 for every other card you've played this turn. In Swordmaster effect, it will attack what's in front of it, and then in an X pattern in slots to the top left, top right, bottom left, bottom right of it, including your own spots, which can be dangerous, but in the back row, it doesn't work that way. But I'm okay without that. Same with the Brown Tooth pulling minions into my hand, whatever. That's kind of like the Barrel Mutts, just on death as opposed to when played, or at the start of your turn. Where's our bound? No, bounty, 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 bounty. Here. Could go get 2 relics. We haven't seen any relics yet, so I'll go to the left and then diagonally through the battles. Or through the fire, actually. You can go to the battle through the fire. Sure, we'll do that. Fire minions have +1 power. Your blueprints also give health. After your first friendly minion dies each turn, deal random pyro damage. 1 pyro damage to a random enemy. The pirate minions having more power is obviously the buy here, because we have quite a few pirate minions in our deck. After you summon your first minion that costs 5 or more in a turn, give it barrier. Start of the game, add 2 blueprints to your hand. They still cost whatever they cost, usually 1. Give Golem minions in your starting hand +2 health. This is very strong. Blueprints do add toward our Blitz Burst, so maybe if I have blueprints to use, we'd be doing good. And we have 1 more relic slot to fill, which we will get the opportunity to fill as we continue along. Over to the battle. One cost, 2 cost, 3 cost, so we're chilling. And I forgot they both get more health. And pirates get more power. Okay, so yeah, more health, more power, more power, more health. Nice. What's your deal? Oh, you do bomb stuff? Okay. We just have to deal damage quickly because he's going to fill our deck with bombs and give us a bad time. 1 cost card going out. Draconic and Pyro damage, +1. 2 cost card going out, and we'll play the blueprint to protect. I don't want to play these cards until I can protect them. Give a friendly minion 1/1. Golem minion 1/1. Swift Strike, Plunder, deal 2 damage. I think I kind of want to play him behind here, but it makes more sense to play... Nothing. I should play something in this column. So, I guess I'll just play this here to get us another Golem minion. Gain 1/1 for each damage your hero has taken this turn. This will be a 3/3 card, and it's hot-headed. Versus a 2/4 card. This takes damage, add a trap to your deck, and reduce its cost. I think I like the hot-headed effect better here. And we'll end our turn. This was just to fill the slot and kill the pirate minion. Hot head on Plunder, gain 1/1. I do want to test this against the Smithy here. I don't think that this actually works in the way that I think it works. Oh wait, this is hot-headed too. I could just play this to kill that, and then I'd have 2 more mana to use. Or I could boost this to be a 2/4. It would kill that, and then we wouldn't have to worry about anything. Maybe I'll do that. Maybe we boost this guy. This takes care of the Smithy. And then we will just play a strong card behind these guys. Tempting to do the Cutlass Swine to start dealing damage. Or we could start playing these other cards that... No, we'll just do the Cutlass Swine. So, kill, kill, attack for 6 damage. Risky business adding a bomb to both decks. We have 5 mana to use. We'll play this card in the front, I guess, to kill right away, and then I can play another Cutlass Swine behind to attack twice for free. Same as before, attack straight through. This will attack and deal 1 damage and take 1 damage, and then we'll attack through for a bunch of damage. 12 damage, so I guess we win. Cruising. Don't feel like I need any of these cards. We've been skipping all the pirate cards. And I'm good without any of these. We'll just continue. Off to the campfire we go. I think I want to duplicate Gizmo. Even though we've only played him once, he's very, very strong. Buccaneers are a good card to stack too, as we saw in the earlier runs of this game. We have Barrier here. That means that we could automatically put Barrier on some of our cards. But which cards is the question. I'm thinking Tinkertron. Oh no, I was thinking Rupert, wasn't I? Play Rupert, get a free attack, and gain 1/1. I think that's it. Barrier on Rupert. Also, Rush is available. Putting Rush on a Pilfer Pip so that it can attack the first move that you put it down, but also be Swift Striking. This can guarantee that it gets some damage into the enemy. I did wish that it would boost its stats, though. Can I put Rush on Gizmo for... 130 is kind of a lot. Rush on the Tinkertron could be good. I don't know. Maybe we don't need it. Hothead is kind of the same as Rush. The only difference is when you first put it down, so that you can clear a lane before playing other characters. Yeah, I suppose I don't need the Rush ability. Although if we do play Gizmo, the Rush would help us just deal damage more quickly. So I guess I will do that and have no regrets about it. And hopefully I make money before going to the relic shop. 1, 2, 3, 4. I declare a thumb war. What's your deal? Cannons deal more damage. Terrifying. I mean, not actually, but a little annoying. Okay, this guy will fire cannons if cannons are present. The bad news for them, no cannons are present. We'll play our golem here. I do wish that we had the ability to boost the damage output here, but we don't. I think they will start playing cannons here soon. Yeah, so here's a good example of how Ransack Rupert's gonna work. We immediately gain stats. Beautiful thing. I would like to deal 3 damage. I don't really want to sacrifice a Cutlass Swine. I guess I'll just use the spell. Should be using them directly on the enemy, but that's okay. I'd prefer to make it so that they can't actually play cards as opposed to just attacking the health and letting them continue doing what they're doing. He'll attack right away, and with that I think we will win. 6 damage plus 4 damage is 10 damage. Quick maths. Putting the barrier on Rupert seems like a great idea. And we're at 156, so there we go. We'll skip these, we'll skip these, we'll skip these. We're seeing a lot of cards we've already seen. I do want to go to the relic shop. I guess we can pass through a trinket shop and just see if there's anything worth 50 that we want to put on. Damage. Hothead also exists. I think putting a damage on the Pilfer Pip would be a good idea. Wait, you can also do... Oh, this is +1 damage to this effect. Deal 3 damage to the enemy hero on Plunder. Interesting. I do think putting a basic power upgrade on it's good. I don't think following it with this is going to benefit us. So we'll leave. Hopefully get one good relic. Draw an extra card at the start of your first turn. Start of game, redeem 2 fist cards. After you summon your first minion that costs 5 or more, give it barrier. None of these are that incredible. I guess it could be good to be able to freeze something to deal double damage if we need to. What this does. I'll try this on for size, I suppose. And we're gonna face the boss who does pyro damage. One, two, three. Beautiful, beautiful hands we're getting here. And 3 golems to get nice boosts. I did say I was gonna take freeze cards, so I will do that. After a friendly minion with no abilities dies, summon a Razzmatazz Fanatic. So I should try to keep the groupies alive, I suppose. And we'll hope to play 6 blueprints. Give a friendly minion dual strike or barrier. I guess I'll just play this. Well, I kinda do want to kill the groupie. I just don't really want to take flame damage if I can help it, but oh well. Maybe I'll give it dual strike, but then it will die. Whatever. We ride. I think per usual, we just play this guy and give... I think I want to give this card the barrier, honestly. Just because it has dual strike on it now. Worked out in my favor, I think. Swift Strike, Plunder. Deal 2 damage to the enemy hero. I think I need to summon another Tinkertron. And put the barrier from it on this Tinkertron. And put another barrier on... I guess this Tinkertron. Still feel like we're doing okay. Scalp and Ricky's gonna keep boosting their cards though, so I should take Scalp and Ricky out as soon as possible. We just punch him and then punch him again, and then we'll still have 2 mana left, but I don't really have a good way to use 2 mana outside of playing the junk bot. Could just deal 6 pyro damage to him. I do wish I had a card with Rush, because then I could just place it down and attack right away. I guess I will do that. We'll freeze and punch Scalp and Ricky. I'll play the junk bot, and I'll give the boost to this golem so that he doesn't... Well, he will still die to this groupie. Oops, that was a misplay. Bad math. That's okay. I could have put a barrier on him. I should have done that instead. Five mana. All of my cards cost 3 and would leave 2. I could play the Fireball. What does this card do? Summon a groupie with Hothead in the back row. That's okay. And then I'll put a barrier on this guy, I suppose. Play 6 blueprints, which we've done. Cast a blueprint on a random friendly golem. Repeat for every blueprint you've played. I kind of want to save that for Gizmo. And they have a lot of health left, so I might end up having to do that. So we will do that. We'll just save. Interesting predicament happening here. I'll play this card to redeem a minion. This minion takes... or costs only 3 mana, so we could actually play it this turn. And he'll take a benefit if my hero takes damage, which I'm going to do next turn, most likely. I'll play him back there, and then I'll eat the damage. And we're on turn 6, so we can play Gizmo next turn, so I'm gonna be conservative here. And just take my beatings. Now this card in the back is super strong, but we can play a Gizmo that will fly over everything and attack it. I think even though I will take some damage, I think it's the right move in order for us to deal more damage. We can also use another Corrupted Guts to merge with Gizmo. And then I will Blitz Burst, and both of them will get a bunch of different blueprints put on them, even though they are kind of stacking some of the ones they already have. Incredible stats. And then I Blitz Burst. So even though we're taking some damage, we're just going to constantly boost our 2 units, and they have lifesteal on them, so we're actually kind of healing every time they attack. Also, Gizmo is dealing 24 damage, 26 damage straight to the opponent, flying over everything, and it's climbing. So I think we win with no contest here. We can play some cards just for fun, I guess. Like we can play our Rupert here just to kill and get better stats, but it doesn't really do anything. I could play another Rupert to do the same just for fun. I did want to play this Corrupted Guts, but it doesn't really matter. Let's just win this thing. Minus 33. Close one, huh? And we only get a B, even though we slaughtered, because we didn't go to the deadly battle, because our bounty didn't take us there. Victory is sweet. Boop. True. Alright, playing Gizmo's been fun, but I feel like most of my runs have kind of been the same with Gizmo. I did enjoy that hybridizing with the pirates, though. Next time, I believe we're going to switch to... I had bought Nilmi in the last episode. Nilmi's deck plays a lot like Sato's deck, or Seto's deck, from the related Fables story, which we just completed. The episode's going to air this upcoming weekend. But, so this deck is going to be really familiar. We'll play this, I think, for 3 episodes, and then we'll switch to another character. I think more characters are getting added to the game soon, too, so that'll be exciting to see. Maybe we'll buy one of those the day it comes out and broadcast that then. But anyway, we'll play Nilmi next time. And next time we will do the Starscape stage on hard mode. But anyway, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoy content like this, please feel free to check out the rest of the content on my channel. We've got more Tusk Tales runs. We've got Cross Blitz Fables. We did the one story with Sato, like I said, the newest story. And also, we play many other games. Also, feel free to come on by our streams when they happen, both here and on Twitch, where we play games like Cross Blitz and many others all the time. I thank you so much for watching, and until next time, I hope you take care. Bye now.